person murder someone for such a ridiculous reason? Because they can.
Today's forecast calls for a rain of blood, courtesy of these psychotic criminals.
Gentlemen, please do not be afraid.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 anime serial killers. Mature content incoming. For this list, we're looking at any and all anime characters who commit murder because of some kind of psychological disorder, be it a fetish for death, god complex, or just plain old crazy.
They would cut a person apart, but they'd be super careful about it.
Also, we might be getting into some specific moments in the plot and key character developments, so beware of spoilers. Number 10, Hibana, Dead Man Wonderland.
What on earth are you doing in here?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Kicking off our list, we'll take a visit to the deadliest theme park on Earth. Only the most wicked and strong-willed can survive a day in Dead Man Wonderland Prison and Amusement Park.
Where a hasty choice in robes leads you all the way down.
You only end up here after committing the most violent of crimes, however. And Hibana definitely fits the bill.
I am the commander of the 3rd Undertaker Battalion. And I'm here because you have been a very naughty boy.
Don't let her age fool you. She is deeply disturbed, yet considers herself somewhat of an avenging angel. Known as Punisher, Hibana tortures her victims before killing them, anyone from fellow schoolchildren to her own mother. She is completely devoid of empathy.
I'm telling you, the dude's gonna die.
You'll be okay. Without pain, how can we ever become the upstanding citizens we're supposed to be?
Number 9, Uragami, Parasite. Though Parasite focuses on hand-possessing aliens, the monster that makes our list is very human. One of the main antagonists of the series, Uragami has the unique ability to sense other parasites.
裏紙どうだ
まるっきりインチキだね。このあんちゃんに言っときなよ。嘘つきは泥棒の始まりだってな。
His darker record comes from his long criminal career as a serial cannibal.
お前は一体とぼけんなよこら。
Some of the autopsy reports from his feastings are pretty over the top, even by anime standards. Deluded and mentally broken beyond repair, Uragami is an example of how far into the darkness a human being can venture. Number 8, Ruri, Hollywood, do rah-rah-rah times 2.
She's a popular idol whose pale skin and somewhat gloomy yet attractive looks give her an allure that seems otherworldly.
This anime is full of characters you don't want to meet in a dark alley. Enter Ruri, aka Hollywood. By day, she is a media celebrity and praised makeup artist. By night, she secretly dons various monster costumes and becomes the serial killer known as Hollywood.
No, I can't kill him. I can't kill anyone, aside from them.
Then you're better off not going through with it.
Though she mainly targets those responsible for a horrible act in her past, Ruri is brutal in her execution. Part of this comes from her feeling unrestrained by society when in monster makeup. While she may appear to be a healthy, down-to-earth celebrity, cross her as Hollywood and you'll be seeing real horror close up.
In the end, I got to meet a real monster. Not a fake one like me, but a genuine monster with overwhelming power.
Number 7, members of the Laughing Coffin, Sword Art Online franchise. When the player population of Sword Art Online becomes trapped in the game, it's made clear early on if you die in the game, you die in real life. If that's not bad enough, there are some players who act without any sense of morality or empathy.
What game should we play with these three?
Oh, I know! Let's play the one where they have to kill each other!
Enter Laughing Coffin, a guild of pure murderers who take pleasure in killing other players. Slow and painful or quick and decisive, this red guild shows no mercy, and its members all seem quite content with the act of killing. The scariest part of any online game is that you have no idea who you're really playing with, and the Laughing Coffin Guild gives players something real to fear.
Gotta go!
Number 6, Orochimaru, Naruto franchise.
That's right. Substitution.
Orochimaru is the main antagonist of the Naruto series and a renowned slayer of ninjas. Having already been responsible for the abduction and slaying of hundreds of ninja, the mere idea of his return filled our characters with dread.
Oh, he and I will meet again.
When he finally arrived on the scene, Orochimaru did not disappoint. His newly acquired and deadlier skills made him the ultimate foe on the battlefield.
Have you ever felt the joy and fulfillment of humiliating and destroying the one you once called Sensei?
We even learned that most of his killings, both previous and current, involved experimenting on bettering his body without actually needing to run tests on himself. Ninja death in the name of science. That's a new one.
I'm developing jutsu.
And for that you sacrifice your fellow shinobi?
It's forbidden jutsu you're after, isn't it?
Number 5, Barry the Chopper, Full Metal Alchemist franchise.
The first person I killed was my wife. She was nagging me about something, and then without meaning to, I chopped her to pieces.
The name speaks for itself. Barry was a cross-dressing butcher shop owner who had a side business of hacking apart real-life humans. Killing was his business, and business was good.
Don't worry, ma'am. You're in safe hands now.
Completely deranged and psychotic, he didn't try to deny his crimes after he was arrested. His bloodlust and complete disregard for his own welfare made him a perfect candidate for military experimentation. Instead of being executed, Barry was brought to Lab 5, where his soul was fused with a suit of armor.
That's it, lady. Now I'm gonna hear you scream!
Now virtually unstoppable, Barry would continue killing, only this time with the backing of a shadowy branch of the government.
Who are you?
I'm number 66. Well, that's the name they gave me when I came to work here anyway. I'm going to cut you up nice and neat.
Number 4, Lad Russo, Bacano.
I would lovingly spend the rest of your life killing you so slowly.
While not everyone can be a serial killer can be anyone. Bacano's Lad Russo is a blood-loving sadist who sees murder as a game.
If I'd have known this is what would happen, I would have made absolutely sure to kill you sooner.
Be it mowing down a train full of people or engaging in brutal one-on-one brawls, Lad's love of violence knows no borders or boundaries. He has no regrets and no qualms just as long as he gets the blood he craves.
You are my absolute favorite people to kill. You are so beautifully amazed when you die.
Number 3, Ryunosuke, Fate Zero.
瓜生龍之介っす。職業フリーター、趣味は人殺し全般。子供とか若い女とか好きです。
Killing is a horrible act in and of itself, but for Ryunosuke, however, it's an art form. This serial killer turned mage in the Holy Grail War doesn't care who he kills so long as it's beautiful.
被害者の血で描かれた魔法陣と思われる謎の図柄が残されていたことが
ちょっと羽目を外しすぎちゃったかもな。
Though he doesn't care who he slays, his primary targets are children of all ages, adding points to his sicko score.
だからね、坊や。もし悪魔さんがお出まししたら、一つ殺されてみてくれない？
When he partners with heroic spirit Castor, Ryunosuke finds something worse, a soulmate of sorts who shares his love of death. This is one mage we definitely don't want winning the Holy Grail in any age.
なんだ、やっぱり手伝ってくれんじゃん。
Number 2, Light Yagami, Death Note. Oh, Light, so full of good intentions. Seeing how rotten our world has become, law student Light wanted nothing more than to make the world a better place. When he got his hands on a Death Note, a book that would allow him to anonymously kill virtually anyone he wanted, he found that chance.
We now have confirmation. The suspect has been found dead inside. I repeat, the suspect is now dead.
Dead?
At first, Light sets out to only kill people guilty of serious crimes. But that quickly gets kicked in the head when, in order to protect his identity, Light begins to kill not only petty criminals, but police investigators as well.
I'll show the world what happens when you cross me. The entire world is watching.
It doesn't stop there, as Light begins to slide further and further off of the deep end. He genuinely believes himself to be a god and won't hesitate to kill anyone as long as it helps him achieve his ultimate goal.
If you don't mind my asking, why do you keep checking your watch?
Because I'm Kira.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few horrifying honorable mentions.
人も環境もミステリー要素は揃ってるのに、どうして殺人が起きないのかと思ったら、そうか。
安心しなさい。あなたの友達じゃないわ。こいつは指名手配中の強姦魔。生きている価値もない男よ。
Number 1, Johan Liebert, Monster.
Oh God, just run! Run away! Please!
It's been a long time, Doctor.
Our number 1 pick, Johan is the most mysterious of the killers on this list.
Come on, Johan. Tell him to stop breaking the rules and play the right way.
That mystery is one mountain of questions, many of which never get answered. Does he get a thrill out of it? Does he enjoy killing? What are his motives? Why is he so good at killing? There seems to be no rhyme or reason for Johan's killing spree. Scariest of all is how calm and collected he is when carrying out his inhumane acts, as though he's just an instrument of death itself. The series' titular monster. The only real clue to Johan's motivations is his tragic and frightening past.
So who are you? Who are you? Tell me!
Do you agree with our list?
To be honest, you're crazy.
What other masters of bloodshed are your favorites? For more character-honoring top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Come on.